Hey guys, what's going on? Russo here, bringing you another episode of FIFA Road to Glory. I believe this is episode 9, and we're starting off this episode with buying Carlos Eduardo, a beast of a Brazilian, 86 pace, 86 dribble. So really good. We're going to put him at the center attacking mid position, or the center mid in our formation. So this is my final squad, guys. Not very good chemistry, but we're going to get it up a little bit. I believe it gets up to around 84, 85, even possibly 86, but not 100%, but my future teams will have 100%, guys. This is just a lot harder to build, but first we come across an all Liverpool team, and we see he's got Pepe Reina in goal, he's got Andy Carroll at the striker, and I believe that's Glenn Johnson at the right backs. He's got a couple informs mixed in there, and 93 chem, so this guy's doing pretty good. The only thing he's missing is a manager, so this should be a tough game, a great game actually. Two full squads against each other, but we're going to get it started off here with Doumbia pushing the ball down the field, and his defense actually gets a pretty good stop, but apparently it was going to be a goal, or a free kick rather, not a goal kick, but who else but to call on but Honda. 91 free kick accuracy, 87 curve. What an absolute animal, and you guys are going to see what happens here, and what else but just drilling it right into the back of the net, right past Reina. What an amazing goal. So 39th minute goal, as you guys see. It took a while to break down his defense, but we finally managed to break through with that nice free kick, and you guys are going to see a couple replays of it just because it was that beautiful. And you know, it was absolutely an amazing free kick. There it is right there, guys. But, you know, we're coming back with a push through Lazovic, and, you know, he's going to pass it into Wagner Love, and Wagner Love is not going to miss from here. He's going to bury it right into the bottom right-hand corner of the net for a 2-0 lead, and, you know, sadly, my defense made a mistake right here. I don't know what happened, and he just finessed it right in there with Bellamy. And, you know, it was a decent goal, not too shabby, but, you know, a goal's a goal, guys. So, next he's going to have a corner kick in, and Akaviv does a great job of punching it out, but, you know, Downing is going to be there for the rebound. So, Stuart Downing, you know, with a nice rebound, headed right over my defender. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but the game's going to go into extra time, guys, and luckily this kid actually wanted to play. He didn't want to quit. I mean, I think he had some momentum, or at least he felt like he had some momentum. But, you know, right here, we're just pushing in extra time, and Honda's actually going to get a nice breakthrough and just bury it into the net for me. And that's the 112th minute goal, guys. And Honda scored 2 goals in this game, so he finally came to play. Glad he came to play in this game because it was pretty important. We ended up with a 3-2 victory right there, so pretty decent game for me. Really happy about that, considering he had an all Liverpool and a couple of informs. And, you know, any Premier League squad is pretty much amazing in this game, and you know, luckily for me, I did pretty well with my Russian league, and I was pretty happy with that result. So 3-2, guys, winning the first game. And I actually went to go buy that left back from Italy right there, not Italia. I believe his last name is Crescito, but it didn't record for some reason. I have no idea, but I bought the left back to replace Ansaldi so he could get some rest, because Ansaldi had no fitness left. So as we see right here, we have a Daniel, not a Daniel Sturridge, I don't know who that is. We have a Chicharito, and we have a Nene, or Nani, not Nene. Wow, I'm messing up a lot of players. And a David Luiz in the center back position for his defense. So he's got some pretty decent people, and oh, he's got a Welbeck. That's who it is. He's got Welbeck in there. So we're pushing up as we're going to start right here through his defense, and you know, Doumbia actually has a beautiful shot from the top of the box, past his goalkeeper, past Luiz, and I'm pretty excited about that as well. So right here, he's actually pushing up right now. He's going to get a pretty lucky break with the cross, and Chicharito has a really nice header. I don't know how he headed it over me, but you know, it just actually happened. So I'm not entirely sure, but you know, he doesn't have that great of heading. He's just a really pacey player, not too good of a shot, but speed is unbelievable, as you guys are going to see right here. Just completely bust through my defense with his speed, and you know, surprisingly he's pretty strong, but that was a really nice finish into the left hand side of the net. You know, he finished near post past the goalie, so he's going to get another break right here with Chicharito, I believe, and just a really nice finesse shot right past my goalie. So you know, speed is a lot, guys, but, you know, for some reason, I don't think people's shots are exactly what they are. But there's Doumbia with a nice little scoop, as you saw right there, nice little chip scoop. And, you know, we scored a second goal to make it 2-3. And we are not done, guys, as you guys know. You know, David Luiz, he clears it, but you know, not a good enough clear, and we're gonna get it right back into the offensive area. Really nice lead pass. Vagnilev's gonna fight his way through Luis, turn around, and boom, right there into the corner of the net. Upper 90, finesse shot. What a beast. He's an absolute monster. Love playing with Vagnilev. And of course, we're not done, guys. In the 86th minute, here we go with Tardelli. What an amazing shot. To have that poise and to have that little finesse with the left foot just as soon as you get into the box is an absolutely incredible shot. And that's how the game's going to end, guys. 4-3. So far, we got 2 wins in this episode, and he had a pretty good team. You know, Chicharito was just a lot faster than my defense, and you know, but other than that, we still won. That's all that matters. 781 coins, still rocking the 1.25 match bonus, DNF bonus, excuse me. And as you saw right there, we have the Italian left back just going in for my center backs, just replacing defenders, just for the purposes of giving them rest so they actually don't get injured. But right here, we come across a really weird squad. You know, I have no idea who he actually has. It's just a lot of players just thrown together. He's got some pretty good players. He's got a connection on the left with the Portugal. I believe it's Portugal. I'm not actually sure. You know, I'm probably wrong again. I'm terrible with these flags. He's got the striker and CM matchup as well, both from those same countries. And you know, right here we start off the game really early, and you know, actually Eduardo has a really terrible shot, but he makes a mistake right here with his goalkeeper, and Lazovic is not going to miss from there. 7th minute goal, and everyone knows what happens after these happen, you know, and you can definitely guess what's going to happen. And yep, the kid is going to rage quit, so he actually rage quits out of this game, and you know, I get a pretty easy win, some free coins, and you know what, I'm not complaining about it at all. You know, he did make a mistake with his goalie, and I'm going to capitalize on that, especially when it's 0-0, because I at least want to win or get, you know, something in the effect of my coins, or get my DNF up, or get a win. And 432 coins for pretty much playing nothing. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. We're 21-3 so far, and this is going to be the final squad. The last episode of this series is going to be the next episode, so stay tuned for that, guys. But thanks you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.